Let's see. I'm really frustrated. Oh, you have changed your name a few times on YouTube? I'm almost getting, oh, both of you are flat earthers? Awesome. I'm really getting frustrated, guys. Or if there's a girl in there, I'm really getting frustrated. Flat earth is something that I never thought it would turn into. It seems like there's more shills than there are flat earthers anymore. And those shills are trying to break us down. I'm not going to be broken down because I know this earth is as flat as a freaking pancake. And if anybody was to go outside and really think for a second, use your own mind, and you go outside, guess what? It is not moving. It's not run. It just can't be. Just in your mind, think of this. If we're spinning around at about 1,000 miles per hour, the Earth, don't you think that the stars might be different than what we see? Or are the stars are also spinning around? No. The stars are not also spinning around. And there's no movement in the stars. So, yeah, I hear you, Black Sheep. There's a lot of research, but that's also an excuse as to why to not be a flat earther. For a lot of the people who are shills of the flat earth, and there's so many of them, I could tell you all the shills, and I don't even know who the flat earthers are anymore. I don't know who they are anymore. They're all liars. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's true. There's a lot of people on there who have acted like they're flat earthers and all this kind of stuff. You know what they are? They are simply just cowards. Absolute cowards. Don't be a flat earther if you don't believe in it. If you can't look out and see that we're not moving around, you know what I'm saying? Then don't believe in it. But don't try to mess around with people who are flat earthers, who have done enough research, who have used their brain. The heliocentric model, Jordan, yes, it does not make any sense at all. Not at all. Not at all. But they tried to make it look like it is. They try to make your mind all messed up to where you can't trust yourself. They're telling us we're moving around. We're barreling through space. And it's ridiculous. And it's the saddest thing is that they have also done the worst thing that they could ever do. They've inculcated the fact that anybody says the words flat earth as being idiots. Okay? As being idiots. We're not idiots. No, some flat earthers are incredibly intelligent. You know why? Because we actually use our brain. And a lot of the people who have gone on to get education, they're messed up. They're messed up. They're messed up. They are. I'm glad that people got their education. My parents were fully educated. I decided not to go to college. I decided to go to Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising and do work in the fashion field rather than go to college because I just wasn't even interested. I was very creative, and I wanted to be creative, right? Okay. So I got into fashion design. I then ended up going and working for the studios. I worked on Star Wars films. I worked on all kind of different movies of the week. I go way back. I worked on Chuck D's videos, if you know Public Enemy. I'm an older gal, but I'm smart. Okay, and I'm still fun. But I'm telling you guys right now that you have got to start using your brain and stop listening to people tell you what to think. Okay, please, 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 please. Your brain is in there for a reason. And I'm begging you all to use it. Thank you, Black Sheep. I've tried to do a lot. To me, life is something wonderful. It's to be enjoyed. It's to learn so many things. I just could never just go to one subject matter. I like a lot of different things. I like to keep busy, and so Yeah, I've done that. I've also was a singer. I used to, I was trying to get uh, a record deal for the first 20 years of my life. I wanted to be a big star when I was younger. I wanted to, I wanted to be Madonna and Vanity, if you guys can remember Vanity 6. I actually knew the people around Prince's entourage. I was friends with Jill Jones, who was famous in the movie Purple Rain. At the time when she was in Purple Rain, she and I were hanging out. I have a lot. I'm from Hollywood. I've always lived. Well, I moved here from Philadelphia when I was 13 years old to the San Fernando Valley, which is about 20 minutes from Hollywood. And I learned real fast about what Hollywood's like. I'm not shocked about anything at all. And all of the things that are coming out right now, like Pizzagate and all of that, I know about that. Did you go to school with Prince in 1973? Wow, tell me about that. Yeah, Prince is an awesome guy. I never actually met Prince. I knew all the girls that used to hang around him, but I never met him. He was very shy. He did not want to associate with anybody. Yeah, I think he was an absolute genius, but of course, oh really, you wanted to be a singer too until you realize now how it really worked. Well, that's good. My husband and I, we wanted it so bad. 20 years we were in a studio. I mean, we just did everything we possibly could. And you know what I do? I thank God right now that I never made it, because I would not be sitting here right now talking to you. It is a nasty business. Look at anything that's on YouTube talking about all these singers and what they have to put up with, what they have to do. The best thing about YouTube is that it's getting out to people. Okay, I'll wait a sec. Yes, I was 13 years old, Jordan High School. We were both there. So he was only there for 1 year as we were in the same class, as well as more. Stay. Yeah, that's exciting. So you grew up in Minneapolis? Yes, God always looks out for us, because as much as I wanted this, I wanted it so bad. And now I find out the truth, the real truth. And the real truth is that it's so horrible, you can't even imagine it. Now, how many of you people that are in the live chat, how many of you people know about the Illuminati, the sacrifices that these people have to kill somebody first? Do you know Lady Gaga had to kill her friend to get into the business? Did you know that she pushed her off the top of a building? Okay. Do people know that here in this chat? Because if you don't, please look it up on YouTube. Look up celebrity sacrifices. They have to either kill somebody in their family, somebody dear to them, or somebody not so dear, like in Lady Gaga's case. Matter of fact, she not only just went and threw this lady off of, I believe it was in Hollywood, I'm not 100% on that, off the top of a building. She stole her music. And you know what? And Lady Gaga is one of the most evil creatures. Please. Oh, she's evil. Yes, she is. She's evil. That is one evil. Look at her. These people. You know what it is? I'm just going to break it down to just like this. I spent most of my life, like many of you, wishing that I could be a star, wishing that I could be rich. I grew up in Philadelphia, where it was filled with these mansions, beautiful mansions. And I had an okay house. It was nice, you know. No, I want nothing to do with these people. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she's a Jew too. By the way, this business is run by Jews and gays, period. So unless you are gay and ready to take it up your ass by lots of people, anytime, old guys anytime, get out of this business. Because you have to want to do gay stuff, period. Yeah, I mean, Lady Gaga, as far as I'm concerned, she could be a man. Now we're finding out that a lot of these women in Hollywood, they're not women. They're not. We have been made fools of, people. And I'm just not in the mood for this thing today. I am not. I'm so happy to talk to you guys. Because you know what? I didn't have anybody to talk to. Now I have people. Thank you guys for being on my chat. This makes my day. I wasn't feeling good. And now I see. Oh, I wanted to say, I remember when Prince talking to me about how he was going to be a star. And then I'm going to fake my death. He said this. When you were 13, why would he say that? What? I mean, you know what? I always thought Wesley, Stace, and Flat Earth. Oh, another Flat Earther. Give me 5. Give me 5. Okay, so you remember back in the day when Prince was talking to you saying he was going to be a star and he's going to fake my death when he said this in 13. Well, I'm going to tell you what, that fully makes sense to me, because from all I know about Prince is that he was a #1 mind-controlled sex slave. If you look at his dad, you can tell his dad was prepping him as a young kid. Just like the Jacksons, listen. They were sex slaves. Yes, homosexual acts equals sex magic. Yes, that's what they do. Yes, that's what they do. But so he could have very well been 13, been sexually abused, and knew the whole thing. And I think he did. Like why I never could talk to him. He was. I saw him once. I saw him one time come and pick up my girlfriend to go out. That's all. And Prince was the strangest kind of guy. She would tell me they would go out and he wouldn't talk to her at all. This is Jill Jones. Look her up. Beautiful. The blonde girl in Purple Rain. The blonde girl. Okay. That was in love with Prince. She really was his girlfriend at that time. Okay. And he used to pick her up in the limousine, and then he wouldn't talk. He'd say, we need to just think what we're thinking in our minds, and then like you can just send your thoughts to me. Really, what a player, right? I mean, he couldn't even talk to anybody. I wouldn't be surprised if Prince faked his death, but I also wouldn't be surprised if he's dead, because he's a great sacrifice. He died on the Queen's birthday, and that's a specific. Everything was timed. Everything, okay. Everything about the day that he died, the hour that he died, where he died, the strange circumstances behind it, all that. I mean, it was on the Queen's birthday when everything was going to be purple. There's so much to it. You got to look that up. People understand all that. Yeah, MK Ultra. That's why he probably knew. Absolutely, the Black Sheep. If I'm skipping over some of your comments, I apologize. But you guys are really coming in for me. I really appreciate this. Yes, Prince was a genius. And what made him more of a genius was that he was different people. Because when you go through MK Ultra, you're not yourself. You actually have some people say a demon in you. Some people say it's what do they call it? Where you have multiple personalities. And you can look at pictures of him and you can tell he had all these multiple personalities, really. Yeah, he did. He had the playful little sexy Prince. He had like Camille was like a woman, that he would dress up as, and he even had an album, at least one, where he sang like in this girly falsetto. He had, and remember all the different names that he had. He was Christopher Tracy. I mean, he had all these different names that he used to use, and those were all part of the mind control. Also, Vanity was mind controlled. Also, all those people are mind controlled. Girlfriends and boyfriends out there, they all were. Yes, absolutely, Black Sheep. And faked his death for what reason? Because he wants to live. Because his time is up. because these stars are worth more dead than alive, right? Now we're going to deal with Mariah Carey. Now we're thinking that they're getting ready to off Mariah Carey. How pathetic is that? Why don't you leave Mariah Carey alone? Do you think you don't think she's gone through it? She was married to the president of Sony, Tommy Mottola. Michael Jackson said he was the devil. He said Tommy Mottola is the devil. She lived with him. She's married to him. Come on. And now they're trying to mess with her the same way that they did with what's her thing? Whitney Houston. They did the same thing. They start showing really bad concerts that they have. You know, they show them not singing the songs very well. And I don't know what the situation is with that. I mean, are they messing with these people's voices? I can't believe that Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston lost their voice, both of them. Now, maybe Whitney Houston, I can see if you're doing a lot of drugs, she could have fucked her voice up, but Mariah Carey, there's no reason why she should be in that situation where she does not. Conspiracy Mystic, well, hello, how are you? Conspiracy Mystic, I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time. I'm glad you're here. Flatties, yay, come on, all my flatties. I need to know you guys are here because you know what's happening? These shills are taking over our business. And they want to keep on coming with it too. Don't give up. This earth is flat, and I'm never going to take flat earth out my name. No. This flat earth freedom. And also, just to let people know that are here on Flat Earth Freedom today, that the reason I have Flat Earth Freedom is because there's joy in freedom of knowing where we live. There's a joy in that. Okay? Yeah, Wesley, thank you. I get all your messages. I would like to do that. That sounds good. But there's a joy in knowing that this earth is flat. It's the one thing that when I heard about it, I was just like, yes, Lord Jesus, thank you. Of course, we're not moving around at spinning around at 1,000 miles. Freaking for. Do you know think how fast that is? Think about it. Where you're going to say, well, 1,000 miles an hour on a globe is not fast. Oh, hell yes, it is. When you're going 100 miles an hour, your car is almost getting out from underneath you. And go 500 miles an hour, can you? No. It's ridiculous. Flat Earth Freedom also means that you are free to come here and have any belief system that you want to. I happen to be mostly Christian, but I'm not the best Christian because sometimes I might say a bad word, or sometimes, like I said, I wanted to rip GED's head off. I just wanted to. It didn't mean I want to. So I am a Christian, but you know, I'm a little fiery. So sometimes I don't like to say I'm Christian because then you get these shows going, well, that's the Christian thing to do, as if they've ever tried to do anything Christian at all. But here you can be Christian. You can be, I don't care if you're Luciferian. I don't care if you're satanic. I really don't care because that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when people just are liars and when people try to mess up other people's lives. I don't dig it. Okay, I'm getting some more chats on Prince's death. Was so intense. Yes, it was. I cried. I cried for days. They took Prince away. How ridiculous is that they would do that? Why would they have to do that? He's just minding his own business. Mariah Carey, yes. One of the biggest personality changes for the worst that I've ever seen. Yes, it does happen. I mean, when you're under MK Ultra, they always, at 30, and I think, again, they have to keep, after you turn 30 and you go through your first, where, you know, they find out what was going on. Then they have to keep doing it, and just, their brains start going. Oh, there's nothing wrong with being fiery. Oh, thank you, Black Sheep. Yeah, I'm a little crazy like that. I'm really tired. So tired of people trying to just confiscate all that's good in this world and change it around. And that's what they're doing. They're taking everything that's good and pure and sweet, and they're turning it into some kind of monstrous stuff that is not right. It's not right, people. You know how we're going to win this thing? With our brains. That's right. We're going to win it with our brains. We're going to win it with, like Prince, you said, and my intellect. I'm going to use my intellect. If I see something and that's how it looks to me, then that's how it is. Yes, tired of the lies, tired of the bullshit. We are. Now we have to sit here and wonder about Trump. And is this guy just putting on a whole show? Is he putting on a Ritz? I know it's so annoying that people think Christians are supposed to be pushovers, the black sheep. I know. That's, oh my God. Don't get me started. Jesus went into the temple and knocked over those people's tables, right? He knocked over the money lenders' tables in the temple, and he was pissed off, right? Yes, he was. He's not bullshitting. It's ridiculous. And I'm not bullshitting either, people. I'm not. Someone recently pointed out that back hundreds of years, the people who entertained the kings and queens were the jesters, yes, and that Hollywood elite are the modern jesters. That's all. Yes, they are. Yes, conspiracy mystic. Yes, they are. That's all. They're jesters. I was looking at Ariana Grande today. I mean, this girl, talk about pedophilia. She seriously, I mean, are we expected are we expecting that our daughter's gonna want to look like Ariana Grande? She is so skinny. She looks sick. Okay, and she looks like she's like her body is not even made to be a woman's size. You know? It's like some mini tiny women are big, guys. Hey, I'm a bigger girl. I always have been, and guess what? I have never had any problem getting any man. Okay, so I'm not even trying to look like no Ariana Grande with her skinny arms. Because see, I could never look like that ever. And guess what? Most women in this country wear size 16. They don't wear size 1s. And if they do, they look sickly. And you've seen those girls walking around. They're so thin. They're so thin because that's what they want. Yes, conspiracy mystic, joy and freedom. Absolutely. I love my flat earth. Let me tell you what, when I found out that this earth was flat, I could rest. I could rest because I knew that there's nothing moving anymore. I'm not moving all around. I can relax. I can take it easy. So can you guys. The earth is not moving around. Guess what? When you put your feet on earth, you're not moving. Baby got back. Yes, baby got back. Baby got back. Right? Yeah. You know, guys like that. Guys like something that they can feel. They don't want to feel a whole bunch of bones, girls. They don't want your bones. I don't want to see your bones. I don't want to see a big old fat girl, but a little bit something's okay. I think they're portraying Ariana Grande as a little girl to slowly support pedophilia. Yes, the black sheep, of course, that's exactly what they're doing. And you know what? I'm going to tell you right now, this pedophilia thing has been going on since the dawn of time. But it's even worse than that. If you look back at the Hampstead case and these kind of cases, I mean, the first thing you need to ask yourself, when you ask yourself, really, what is my reality? And you say, okay, well, I'm living on this earth. Okay, now I'm thinking that it might be flat, right? Okay. You know? And then the next thing you find out, okay, let me put it this way. My son is 16 years old. As soon as I could tell him that there were pedophiles out there, I told him. I told him that when he was like maybe 8, I started to feel like, he understood some things. Because I told him as quick as I could. And I told him what to do if he felt like somebody was doing something to him. Why? Because this earth is fucking sick. That's the fuck why. That's the fuck that somebody would sit there and take a young child. A baby. They take babies and have sex with them. They take children and they put pizza, whatever, napkins under their bodies and have sex with little children and have all the bodily fluids on this napkin so that they can do whatever kind of sick, satanic stuff they want to do. Please understand what's going on in Pizzagate. Please. Know all of it. And guess what? All of it is true. It's not a lie. It is not the fake news. That's some bullshit. And the worst people doing this is all the rich folks, all the people that you want to be like, right? They keep telling you how wonderful it is to have this fancy car, to have this big house on the hill, to have this beautiful blonde woman to raise your children, and that's all you want. And you just want a big old piece of the pie. These people are sick. These people are sick there's nobody sicker. And then on top of that, we have these people are cannibals. And they eat whatever they sacrifice, they're going to eat it. Okay? I want you guys to know more about this subject because I don't want to be the only one talking about it. I don't want to be the one that has to tell you all the bad news because it's bad. So learn about it. Learn about the Hampstead case. Learn about Pizzagate in its entirety. Okay, let's see what else people are saying. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, so I got that, Wesley. Okay, so Ariana's gay brother was on Big Brother TV show. I'm not surprised. Do you know how many gay people there are now? My mom is gay. My mom was gay. Okay, is gay. She was born that way. Okay? She was born that way. So I'm not trying to talk about gay people because my birth mom, I should say, was gay. And I love her to death. And I'm not sitting here talking about gays, but I will say one thing. That if you don't think the whole entertainment business is run by gays, think again. Just realize that. Think again. It's run by gays, and that's why every single show you look at, okay, every single show you look at is making you think that it's okay to be gay, and it's okay to not only just be gay, like you say, yeah, some are engineered to be that way. Well, when we watch TV, we keep watching the same shows over and over again, where these families, they're showing all the new families, you know, 2 guys, 2 girls, blah, blah, blah. But here's the problem. Now we're jumping into something else that is important. Is that at first we thought, okay, well, these gays want to have kids. That's all right, right? Now we're finding out that these people in Pizzagate are this James Alefantis. You think they're not gay? But guess what? They like to hurt children. They like to hurt children. So we have a problem now because now we're going to find out that a lot of these gays are getting into these marriages so that they can get children. And what are we supposed to think now? Okay, are we supposed to close our eyes now and say, oh no, these are all nice gay people and they're all not going to do anything to the children? I don't know what to think, people. But I'm concerned about it. I don't know what to think. I'm concerned about it. What do you guys think? Do we now have to look at all these gay couples that have, you know, adopted children and ask what are they doing with those children? I wonder. If there's anybody who wants to talk to me, who I can recognize your name type of thing, you could let me know. I could try to get you on here. I don't know how good it would work, though, because I don't know. Live control room, I don't know. I'm still a little bit shoddy with all the things that you have to do to keep the show going. So I guess I better stay this way. But let me let you know, if anybody here wants to be on my show, all you have to do is send me a message. It's on my page. And if you look at the description of the show, it'll say just email jpREFEREPLAT@gmail.com. Let me know you want to be on my show, and I'll make a way for you to do that. Okay. All right, but I'm not going to be able to do it this time because I'm not too sure how that's going to work on this page, which I'm so happy to be at. Yay, people! Let's see. Conspiracy Mystic says on her channel, a friend of mine did a show on LGBTQ programming throughout TV history. Yes, we've been programmed to defend this for decades. Yes, we have. And then if we say something about it, then we're just haters. No, I just want a normal world, people. I just want a world where people aren't pedophiling little babies, okay? Is that okay? I don't care what people do. I don't care what people do. I really don't. I don't give a damn what people want. I don't care. Wesley wants to be on. Okay, Wesley, just send me an email another day, and I'll let you know when I'm going to be on, and I'll send it in. Hey, Jordan. Okay, so I don't care what people do. I don't care who they want to have sex with, unless that is running into having sex with little children. That's my problem. Because that you might as well kill them afterward, and you might as well eat them too. Stupid fox, right? Do I know how to copy the link in the Google Hangout? No, I don't. Tell me what to do. Right now, I'm on a page where it has the chat next to it, and I'm lucky to be here because every time, yep, it's not normal to be born gay. It's abnormal to glorify debauchery, and it is debaucherous behavior. No, I'm so sorry. You're right, conspiracy mystic. It is. It's just, let's don't fool people here. If it wasn't so debaucherous, they wouldn't be thinking it's cool to do. Okay. Okay, Wesley. I can't put you in now because I want this show to go right, but I'll do it on another day when I can send you the link, okay? I want to go back to Conspiracy Mystic. They're purposely blowing the lines. Why are they doing? You're going to ask that. Well, why do they do all this? Why are they trying to make everybody to be gay? Well, if you guys ever heard of Baphomet, because these sickos, this thing goes back so long, guys. It really does, and you really need to get up on it. It goes. I know wearing a strap on a dildo on concert, boy, she was having people touch her private part. She was having people in her concert come up and touch her BJJ. Okay. This girl is, and I feel sorry. There's a lot of other people that have shows on YouTube that make me want to rip their head off. And I got that from the Twilight movies. It just would be cool to just take somebody's head and just, it's done, right? Okay, so, I don't know. I'm losing my mind here. Yes, Miley Cyrus, I feel sorry for her. Other people say, oh, she's so stupid, and now she's going to have to be bringing other children into the pedophile ring, so she's going to have to be doing that now, and she should stop it. You have to understand, these people can't stop it. They have been, Miley Cyrus, I'm sure her dad has had sex with her, if not every single body else. And she's had mind control. Miley is disgusting, but she wouldn't be that way if she wasn't put through this torture, man. Now she's on The Voice as a judge of talent. I know. So how sick are we going to be, people? Instead of trying to help somebody, So she's a judge of talent? So she can go and sexually molest those young children, torture them, and cannibalize, is that the right word? Cannibalize them? Drink their blood so that because they think they're going to live longer, they drink young they're gonna drink young people's blood, and that's gonna help them. Look how good that helped George Bush and his wife, who happens to be Aleister Crowley's daughter, who happens to be the king of Satanism, who happens to think that the best person to torture is a young boy who's intelligent. Well, great. This person Who is this? Yes, you never heard that? Aleister Crowley. Okay, you know about Aleister Crowley, conspiracy mystic? Aleister Crowley is the head of the Satanist movement. George Bush, the older Bush's wife. Yes, ma'am. Is Aleister Crowley's daughter. The president, I think he's 43 or whatever, the president of the United States, ugly ass wife. Yes, Barbara Bush. Yes. Is the daughter of Aleister Crowley. Yes. Yes, there were 5 founders of JPL. I hope that I can remember all their names. There's about 5 of them. Aleister Crowley, Jack Parsons, the guy from Disney, Walt Disney, and a couple others that I just can't think of right now. They built JPL. Yeah, guess why? Why did they do that, people? Why did they do that? So they could hide that it's a flat Earth. So they could do everything to fuck with us for years, to try to make us believe that we're spinning around, and water bends all of a sudden, and all these magical things. Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Black Sheep. JPL is Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Yes, it's owned by Disney. Do you know that underneath Disney? Yeah, Von Braun. Oh, yeah, that's the other one. Von Braun. Werner von Braun. I don't remember him being with JPL, but he's huge. This Werner, he's one of the Nazis that they sent to America to start the mind control. Yeah, they started the mind control with Nazis. Okay. JPL is a branch of NASA and connected to Caltech. Absolutely. I just was working around Caltech just recently. It's amazing. It's amazing. You can't fly over there. No fly zone over Caltech. These people, this thing is so deep and so insidious. I know we need to hook me up and chat. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a show. I'll have a bunch of people and let's talk. Let's go on and just talk about this because they're not going to tell you. No, they're not. No, they're not going to tell you a goddamn thing. And I'll also tell you one other thing. If you think this doesn't exist, let me tell you because I've seen it myself. Okay, nefarious, absolutely. When I knew Jill Jones and all the Prince people, okay, I used to work at this place called Crown Towers. It's in it's in a place called Westwood in California. It's where all the condos of like the very richest people in the whole world hang out at these condos. It's called Condominium Row, I believe. I worked at one of them. That's how I met a lot of these folks. And one night, while I was there working at this high-rise exclusive condo, that's when Prince came up. Later on that night, he came up to pick up my girlfriend again. I never met him because he was too scared to meet people. But later on that night, a couple came down near where I was, and they were dressed in all this finery. And they had like all these like medals on and all this kind of stuff and ribbons and metal. I said, wow, you guys are really dressed up. These people are the Masons. These were real elite Masons. These are the real elite Masons. They do exist. I have seen them with my own eyes. I've seen Masons on a regular, everyday level, and I've seen the high upper class Masons, and these people look great. But if you only know what evil there is, you would have been shocked. Again, this was many, many years ago, before there was YouTube, before people could tell things to each other and start putting one and one together and coming up with 3. I can't give out a link proprietor because I'm not giving out, and I'm not giving a wrench out to anybody because I don't know who you are. When I have a show, I usually have shows on Saturday nights. I will, just like I said to other people, if you're interested in being on my show, you need to send me a Gmail to pREFEREPLAT@gmail.com. Okay. So let's see what. Okay, Bucks, you said I met worked for a 32nd degree Freemason recently. Yeah, he's probably cool up until he gets to the 33 degree. At the 33 degree, what you're finding out is that means they had to kill somebody. That means they had to sacrifice. They had to kill somebody. So you're lucky, Black Sheep. Caltech is a tech college in California. John Parsons is Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory on TV. He's a physicist at Caltech. Jack Parsons was the founder. Yeah. Did I say it wrong? Okay, so yeah, that's the same one. Okay, look at all the scientists they brought here after World War II. There were two types of scientists. One was rocket, and the other one was mind control scientists. Why do you think that is? It's the same thing with the flat earth. Yeah, one was rocket scientists. Why? Because they're never going to be able to make a rocket that's going to be able to go through the Van Alden belt. So you know that's some bullshit right there. And then the other one just happens to be on mind control. We are under such mind control, people. It's going to take years to get it out of our brains. But we can do it. All we have to do is trust our minds. You couldn't become a the Black Sheep. He couldn't become a 33rd degree because you have to be invited in to become a 3rd degree. Yeah, exactly. Because there are only certain people that they're going to be able to brace with, hey, guess what? You have to kill somebody here. And that's what that means. That's what it means. And did you know that it doesn't stop at the 33 degree? It goes to the 66 degree and it goes to the 99th degree. Okay, the 99th. So if you look at a 33 degree Mason, okay, I'm not good friends with Chris Truth. I've seen Chris Truth Seeker, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's all I know is I've seen the name Chris Truth Seeker, and that's all. So if you have to figure if there's a 33 degree, kill somebody at that point, what do you have to do to be a 66 and a 99 degree? Well, I guess that's what we're seeing with Pizzagate, huh? That's why they moved into the TV spotlight so fast. Nathan Oakley. Hi, Nathan. How are you? Haven't seen you for a while. And who? Who are you asking about? Let me know what you're talking about. Okay, so I haven't heard about the higher degrees. Yes, it goes to 66 to 99 degrees. I had a lady on my show, Robin Poe, grew up in that world, in both Luciferian and Masonic, and she assures me it goes 66 and 90 degrees, and I've heard it from many, many other people. Yes, Nathan, I know who he is. I do know who Nathan is. Or what? Nathan, you know who he is. I don't know. Nathan, oh, I'm good. Thank you. Good, Nathan. Anyway, what else should we talk about? I have so much to talk about because, like, many of you who have seen my show before, you might notice that this is the first time I'm talking on my own. Robin Poe does not want to do it anymore. It's too stressful for her, okay? And I loved having Robin Poe on my show because she was so intelligent and all that kind of stuff. So now you're getting to see me, okay? So, or hear me. You'll be able to see me when I'm over my cold. Yes, I did see Nathan's show with Dave on it. It was a good show. It was good. Robin got what is this? Got a 119-mile radio shot when she did her service excellence as far as flat earth proof goes. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Okay, so I'll take over laugh out loud. Anyway. So what do you guys want to still talk about? Because we've talked about a lot of stuff. Anybody? Well, in the meantime, I'm going to say what I feel about the flat earth situation. I'm really unhappy with flat earth. Really unhappy. between the Jed skeptic and then, sorry Nathan, and prior to that, the Nathan and Antonio bashing God thing. I'm really so frustrated. I don't even know what to do about it. Earth is flat. Praise you, Nathan. The Earth is indeed flat, and I know that. Been trying to get Mark Sargent to team up with me, but he likes his format. Yeah, Mark Sargent does like his own format, and why not? He does a great job. He does a great job. He gives the information out as he needs to, and it makes sense. All of that. Mark Sargent's doing a great job. He doesn't need anybody else. And the reason I like, a lot of people were getting on my case about Mark Sargent, because I said I liked Mark Sargent to be the basic, face of this movement. And as far as Nathan is, what was I saying? I'm sitting here looking at Nathan. What's to be unhappy about? The Earth is flat, has little to do with any individual. It is, but it's still irritating, Nathan. I mean, no, I know it has nothing to do with individuals. My concern is that other people think it matters. Other people are sitting here looking at Jed Skeptic, okay, say that flat Earth could never work. And that's the biggest bunch of fucking bullshit I've ever heard. You should be ashamed of yourself, Jed Skeptic. Who needs that? I can't not watch. I have to see what he's saying. I don't like that, Nathan. I'm not going to just let him go and spout off. I'll wait till his day is done. Oh, Nathan. I don't know. I try not to watch him. I do. And Robin used to always say, I just don't. Well, I know, so it's not a problem. I know. I'm maybe a little bit too inquisitive. I just want, I don't know. I'm frustrated, dude. Sorry to take it out with everybody here, but GD's going away. He's going to go away. He makes no sense at all. What? JP got tabloid fever. All right. ADR, my man. How you doing, ADR? Glad to see you. How have you been? You're not JS Mario, are you? Are you JS Mario? Hi, JP. Hi. I need the drama. When I'm winning, great. When I have somebody else take my people and sit there and say, flat Earth can't work, that's some bullshit. And I get angry about that because people are still under mind control. They still don't understand what's going on. And what? And if you don't want to engage, you just ignore them. It's easy. Oh well, Nathan, I'm gonna keep those words in my heart. Okay. I just liked GED. I thought he was on our side. I was tricked. Nathan Oakley, you should have a talk with this lady if she plans to continue these shows. Avoid the snipping and the like. Oh well. I don't really quite know what snipping is. I like GED too. I know, I really did, and I thought like we were friends. Like, it was good. He was, and then all of a sudden, he says the flat Earth can't win over two pictures that he didn't even. To me, he never even made a point. He just took two pictures and said it's upside down. And he is vindictive. Yes, he is, Nathan. And we're getting along because, Nathan, I know, and everybody else will know it too, that Nathan and I have had our problems in the past. But I've always liked Nathan. I always thought he was a stand-up guy. But we didn't agree about the faith situation. That was kind of hurtful time. But, Nathan, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Like I said, flat Earth freedom is about being free wherever you come from, okay? I don't care if you're Luciferian, Satanist. I don't give a damn. I don't care. We just come here and throw that stuff out, okay? And we're all just people right here. We're all just people trying to find out where do we fit on this flat Earth and how can we fix it so we can have a normal life and do something about the point that we have to worry that our kids are going to be part of some secret satanic pedophile ring or all this kind of crap that we have to deal with. We already have enough. stress in our lives, do we not? I mean, Jay, huh? Jay, pREFEREPLAT. Yes, I mean, we already have enough stress. We don't need people that are just going to try some more mind control. Their little version of mind control, not even the regular mind control, but their little GD version of mind control. That's some bullshit. Good night, Jordan. Thanks for coming. Let's see, what else can we talk about, guys? I have a cold, so I'm not feeling all that good, but I mean, there's so many people here, I just don't know what to do. It's so awesome. Who was a Satanist? Hey, Barbie McGill, what are you doing there? Who's a Satanist? I didn't say anybody was a Satanist, do I? Who's a Satanist, Barbie? Nathan? I never thought Nathan is a Satanist. I think Nathan is just, he's just not into the biblical version of Christianity. And that's okay. Yeah, no drama about Patricia Steer. You know what, Patricia, I don't know what to say about Patricia. Was very nice in the very beginning to me when I first started. She was really nice, super nice. But I noticed that a couple of times there was like a little, like I sent a message to her or something like that, and she'd have like this little quippy kind of bad way of answering to me. That I was like, she has a little bit of an attitude. I thought, wow, because she always seems so nice. That's all I have to say about Patricia. Her life is hers. Yes, this is going to be a show about people. Nathan, before you came, we talked about a lot of different. We talked about Prince. We talked about Mariah Carey. We talked about the MK Ultra. We talked about JPL. We talked about. You guys, let me know. What do you want to talk about? Upper Cruster. What's that? Talk about where we live, please. What, on the earth? Patty. You want to talk about Patty? Well, what else? What do you want to talk about, ADR? You know. What do you think about the most recent false flag? Let me know what that was, because I got a little bit overkill from the false flag thing. Mariah and Patricia, holy fuck! Oh my gosh. I wish the best for Patricia. I really do. And that's all I'm gonna say about her. She's posh. She got some new lips. I wish I could afford to get some work done. I'll tell you what, I would. I really, really would. So what? What do we do here, guys? Come on, me too. Barbara, yes, the South is getting hit hard the last year with fake stuff going on, fake news. I think Obama is going to leave office. Yes. So now I'm peddling lies to who you're talking to. Want to take those run? I know they always want to take somebody's orange, but they're never going to. We have too many. There's too many people. Stop trying that game. Yes, they keep on doing it. Gossip. Little fighting here. Where's Patricia on here? New house. I've not seen it. Yeah, I wonder. Oh, you don't know she got fake lips, Nathan? Come on, please. Oh my God. Yeah, or she was using a bottle to make them bigger. Funny you wrote good 444 after I wrote about Genesis. God's creation was described good in Genesis. I like the Bible verses. Throw that shit out like there's a fact. They won't get folks down here to give up their arms. No, they won't. And they should. We shouldn't have to give up our arms. But you know what? Here's something, you guys. We're talking all about this fake news. And have you guys ever noticed that it's legal to have for the government to use propaganda? But yet everybody acts like that can't be a false flag. No, that can't. Obama went down, and I don't have I wasn't planning on even doing a show today. So I don't have my information. So if there's somebody who knows about it, I think it was 2012, I want to say. It's legal for 6 years now. Yes, absolutely, proprietor. It's been, I lied. I hope I'm not, I'm just, what are you arguing about, Nathan? Anyway, it's been legal, as proprietor says, for 6 years now, that the government can engage in propaganda so that they can do whatever the hell they want to do. And Obama went and snuck in there and did that. He went and snuck into the courts. I believe, I remember hearing that it was like over the holidays, the Christmas holidays or something like that, right? He went and he put this act about, again, that says the government can do propaganda. So legally, and then guess what? Like within the year, Sandy Hook happened, and it just boom, it's one thing after another. Okay? And they keep doing it over and over again. And everybody's like, really? All the Black Lives Matter stuff is all fake people. And you know it. So we got some people arguing. Let's see. Nathan, it's all about the list. They want you to think you're doing the right thing. I'm just trying to see what you guys are arguing. Yes, you lied. You threw out there that she had a lip job and then stated that you got it from a bottle after I challenged you. I stated she might have either got it from a bottle or she had a lip job. Her lips do look big to me, and they look like somebody had a lip job. I heard it from, I don't even know, so I didn't make it up. I'm trying to think who I heard it from. I'm not quite sure. I really don't care if she got a lip job. It's that, it's not fake. All lives matter, but what brought that shit on is not true. Yeah. Bottle job. Yeah, people, I mean, it gets confusing, all this stuff, right? And yeah, sometimes we might say the wrong thing about somebody else. Maybe we misjudge other people. The other day I was totally misjudged by somebody sitting there going, that of course I'm a show, I'm paid from the government and all this kind of stuff, just like all you other people get, except for the ones that really are, and I really don't know. Let's talk about transhumanism. Yeah, transhumanism is really trippy to me, to be honest with you. I really don't know that much about transhumanism. I really have not, I just don't get a lot of it, to be quite honest. If you want to tell me something, let me know. I could have you on my show if you want to talk about it. I really don't know much about transhumanism. I know that it has to do with basically taking the human flesh bodies that we have and changing it into some black goo and then making us basically into robots. I really don't know. But yeah, why don't you send me a Gmail, and you tell me about it, because that's you know what I mean. Let me know about it, and we can let other people know about it, because I do know one thing. I do know about it is that it's ultimately what these people want, is they want to live forever. Okay, they really do. They want to live forever, and they're doing everything they can to do that. But let's ask ourselves, is it working? Because look at, we have George Bush and Barbara Bush right now in the hospital, okay, with some kind of ailment that is going to make it so that they can't go to the Trump inauguration. And they both look like The Walking Dead, and of course they are old, but you know, it's not doing that great if they're going around drinking blood of little babies, infants, children, what have you, thinking that they're going to be all, they're going to be looking better, because they sure don't look that good, right? All right, you guys, this has been fun. I could go on more and more, but I have a really bad cold and I got to go. I loved having all of you here. God bless you. Thank you for letting me know there's people out there. Even Nathan, I know, is sitting there fighting with all these people. Thank you, Nathan, for just saying to me that the earth is flat, and I should know that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep that in my heart. Barbie McGill, you know I love you. You know I do. I'm so grateful that you're here, and I would like to talk to you again too. Love, as I've been saying forever, love to have you on my show anytime. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. God bless you, and see you probably Saturday night, huh? Okay, bye, guys.